All right. I need y'all to let me know if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comments because I'm using my earbuds and I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Well, Jerry, of course. You are being a true a-hole right now. All right. We about to get into this mess, child. We about to get into it, okay? It look like y'all can hear me. The speech bubble is moving. That's a good thing. All right. Let's get into it. First things first. Police. Do your girl a solid, okay? Do me a solid. And please, please subscribe. It's important to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It helps me grow. It helps me make my monies. Because right now I'm not making no coins. And I do this every week, okay? With all that being said, top commenter of the day, it goes to Kayla. Kayla is numero uno, okay? Danny's here. Hello. Zay, hello. How are you? Donnie's here. Hello. B. Jeffers. And that's my top 5 right there. But I'm going to keep on going. And then we got Aaliyah. Aaliyah going to round out the pack. If you want a shout out, you need to be a member or you need to get in here and be the top 5 and you'll be considered for top commenter of the day and I will give you a shout out. Got it? Good. Well, Monday Night Raw was all over the place. She was giving everything, okay? She was like, bitch, okay, I'm finna start shit off and pop off. Okay, we finna just go off these days. Now, there are a few things that have happened today, more specifically in our, streets. WWE has announced the new Netflix logo. It's a logo. It's not nothing, crazy. It's a logo. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's video. It's up there. It's okay, y'all. It's not outside the world bonkers. There's nothing to go crazy about. It's a logo. It's simple as that. It ain't nothing to cry about or to be, all in your feelings about. It just is what it is. So we're going to get into how Raw opened. Okay, Raw opened with none other than Phil, a.k.a. CM Punk. He had something to say. And instead of him addressing the WWE Universe and talking, now Punk decided he was going after Seth directly. He was like, since Seth is such a crybaby ass bitch, we finna set this shit right. So Seth can feel better about the fact that I didn't train him for free and I wasn't his favorite childhood hero wasn't what I lived up to be. Essentially, is how he went about it, child. He was real petty tonight. CM Punk came out there, was talking all types of cash shit, was goating Seth to come out there and say what needed to be said, but Seth didn't come out there until CM Punk basically was like, I was gone for 7 years and you was just mad that even though your ass was out here wrestling and fighting, they was still chanting my name. And of course, that triggered our good friend Seth freaking Rollins. And Seth came out through the crowd. No music. In the words of my good homegirl Glorilla, no music, no nothing. Okay, he just came through the crowd chanting CM Punk's name. Okay, which was hilarious. Okay, now Sethy Poo was like, he said, yeah, you can talk all that shit you talking, but he said at the end of the day, it don't matter what you do. While you was gone, because you was being too much of a bitch to handle what needed to be handled, I stepped up, I carried this company and made it stronger than ever. And not only that, I still did what your sorry ass couldn't do in 7 years. I main evented WrestleMania multiple times, and it don't matter how many times you get it, whether it be once or twice, you still ain't gonna never do it as good as me, bitch. You ain't gonna never be me ever. So them didn't sit right with CM Punk. Him got out and they started fighting, bitch. They was battling, honey. It was a battle for the ages. I was like, wait, you're giving it away for free. We need to be paying for this. Child, them boys was fighting. CM Punk got so damn mad, child. That face he made was crazy, honey. Let me show y'all CM Punk's face. Hold on. I gotta pull up the picture, child. But that face was serious, okay? He was not playing with the girls. CM Punk was mad, and they were fighting to the death. And it got so bad that Seth went to Adam later on in the night and basically was like, listen, do your motherfucking job and make the match happen. It's going to be a big match, but I want CM Punk on January 6th. And Adam was like, had y'all asses had just waited, y'all would have saw that I was making it happen. But you always jumping the gun, out there acting a goddamn fool to try to get your way. And Seth was like, match, bitch. I don't want to hear that. Get it together, wide hips. I don't want to hear that shit. Make my goddamn match. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. Match been made. You got it. CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. And it's going to happen on Raw, on Netflix, on January 6th. I can't believe they chose January 6th to be the date. January 6th. Of all the dates. Child. This is happening. The new Raw logo looks like that, okay, in case you didn't know. It's cute. I like the graphics, the way the graphics are set up for Raw. I do like that. That's cute. I like the darker, more edgy, sleeker look to the graphics. I appreciate that. I do like that. Anywhoosies, let's get into these comments. Okay, y'all can hear me cool. Ooh, they sound much better. Great. Love that. Okay. These lives, because I can add my 2 cents that people actually like to hear, and you can see, period. I saw the analytics from the other week and from the lives, and the lives just do better than the actual videos. And I'll only do the videos if I need to. Otherwise, I'll do lives. No problem. Love the War Raiders too, Luke. They did great. Not music. There's music. He didn't come out to no music. Anyways, so we had that. That was an interesting time for the girlies, okay? And not only that, let's stick on this Seth Rollins train, because Seth Rollins was in the back, and after he got him going in on Adam and got the popping off at the mouth, that's when Drew popped up. And Drew was like, you ain't nothing like me, huh? He said, look, you looking a lot like me. You know, you running around, you mad, you angry with the world, you're focusing. He said, when you was telling me that I needed to let it go when it came to the bloodline and Jay and Sammy and everybody, you told me that. You told me, now look, they all helping them try to get back into power again. You heard what Roman said. Roman said he is going to ascend himself back to the top, and then everybody in the world is going to have to acknowledge him. And Seth was like, I don't want to hear all that shit. I already did what I needed to do. He said, I went and took down Roman Reigns, and who was beside me? Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. These men are my friends. And we're not friends because we have some commonality on people that we hate. That ain't why we friends. We're friends because we care for each other and we here for each other. Child, I ain't got nothing to do with that wig. I ain't got nothing to do with that wig, baby. Horrible. Try watching this damn movie. No, but anyway, that nigga stupid. He was like, we ain't got time for that shit. Now, he was like, excuse me. I got shit I got to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to do something that I know your ass can't do. And that's take out CM Punk. Nigga. Then he walked his ass away. Drew was like, all right. I got you, bitch. Now, Seth was in the back. And I think it was Jackie or Kathy. I don't know. Sometimes they look the same. They came up to him, one of them, and asked him, there's a match set. It's going to be an epic match. I think it was Kathy. It was an epic match or whatever. And if you saw in the background, Drew was charging at Seth Rollins like he was a damn bull in a china shop. But before he could get there, child, Sami Zayn came and swiped his ass like a truck in the middle of an intersection. They was back there brawling, okay? They was going at it, honey. It was not a pretty sight. It was nasty. But we loved it. We loved it because it was nasty. It was beautiful, baby. We loved it. Yes. It was a nice time. Girl. So some matches have been booked, honey, and we enjoy the matches that have been booked. January 6th seems to be shaping up to be a pretty, pretty big show. Okay? Now, after that was the Intercontinental Championship match with Ludwig Kaiser. Okay? Now I'm finna show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what had happened. Okay? Hold on, let me get to the comments. They ain't a lie. No, it's not, child. I'm telling you. Okay. So, Ludwig Kaiser went up against Bron Breakker. Not gonna lie, this match was actually pretty good. If I had to pick my favorite match of the night, this definitely was my favorite match of the night. It was a solid match between two very, very good competitors. And Bron Breakker is easily showing a lot of people why he is being given the time that he is being given. Match-wise, Bron Breakker is beyond solid. There are too many points in his matches where he just is that good. And I can argue with personality or whatever because I feel like over time that can develop if given the opportunity to. I mean, look at what happened with Toni Storm in AEW. Look at what happened with who developed personality late in the game. You could say Liv Morgan got personality late in the game. Rhea Ripley was able to reinvent herself in her time. So it takes a little bit of time to get acclimated to the acting part of being a wrestler. But once you get in there, you can get in there and swim. You know what I'm saying? So Bron Breakker, while it may take some time, he will get to the point where he'll be able to sell a storyline. It won't always depend on his counterpart. On the other hand, Ludwig Kaiser is well-rounded in that. He's well-versed. He understands how to play his part as the villainous villain all the time. He also knows how to play his part as an excellent wrestler in the ring. So they really, really had amazing chemistry in this match. Ludwig Kaiser almost won that motherfucker. Okay, almost. He took out Bron's arm, but you should have been taking out his legs because obviously a lot of Bron's power comes from his legs and them thighs. Obviously, the heights that he gets to, the speed he's running, you should have been more focused on taking out his legs. Lesson learned, however. But it wasn't a lesson learned on an easy front, okay? He ended up losing this match. He ended up losing. Unfortunately for him, Bron Breakker was able to pick up the W and he won. So he is still your Intercontinental Champion. Now, I don't know how this is going to play out for Bron Breakker later on down the line. He just defended his title, so I don't suspect that he will defend it again at January 6th when they go to Netflix. He probably won't defend it again until they go to the next Saturday night main event, which is where I would have him defended because there were no mid-card titles defended on Saturday night main event last week. So when they do it on January 25th, I would imagine that that's what they're going to end up doing. Okay. So kudos to them for putting on the match of the night, in my opinion. Put a pin in all these match of the nights that I'm telling y'all about because next year we're going to have something special where we do all of these matches. We're going to vote and then we're going to talk about some stuff that I got in the works. Okay, I got some stuff in the wings for the channel, baby. Okay, we got some stuff. Hello, Louie. How are you? All right, so let's get to the other match that was on the card. Let's talk about this match. This match was lame. I hated this match. It sucked. It wasn't a terrible match, but it wasn't good either. Zoe Starks got zero reaction from the crowd. She is not over in the slightest. If you do not believe me, go back and watch her match specifically. The part where she jumps off the top rope onto both Kayden and Raquel. Go back and watch it. Watch the crowd behind her, the crowd in the rafters. Nobody moved. Nobody cared. Zoe Starks ended up winning this match. I was just glad Raquel didn't win it, to be honest with you. I could care less. She the only one in PFC that was able to pull out a win in this match. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. She is boring, Huey. Boring. January 6th is not getting over for nobody. And you know what? They attacked Kairi Sane the same way they attacked Dakota some months back. And I'm like, you hoes ain't changed. Y'all don't understand that the tactics that y'all pulling don't work. So you think because you take out Kairi and you take out Io, that somehow that's going to keep Dakota from being able to compete, right? Because she's so afraid of how y'all going to react. Y'all already took her out by the knee. So she ain't got nothing to fear. She already know what the fuck y'all finna do. It's just sad at this point. It's a sad ass attempt for y'all to get what y'all want. And at this point, I'm ready for Zoe Starks and them to go about their business. Wherever the fuck that is, to hell preferably. But wherever that is, do you. But it wasn't a fun match to watch, I'll tell you that. This was the worst match of the night. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. Zoe is boring. Raquel tried, but Zoe didn't even get off her finisher correctly. She botched that. It was just, ugh. It was just, ugh. It just wasn't worth the time or the effort that they put into this tournament. And I feel like they could have added somebody else to this tournament. Somebody like Lash. You had already put Lash in there, so I would have removed, I don't know. Kayden did well in this match. I'm not gonna lie. Kayden did okay, but I would have removed Raquel. I would have had Rhea take Raquel's ass out, and I would have put Jakara in there. Or I would have grabbed another NXT girl to have a showcase moment to be in this tournament and let her go in there. I would have did something other than watching this boring ass shit. It was boring. And I hate to say that because it was the only women's match on the card. But it was boring, y'all. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie. It was boring. It wasn't worth the time. So, sorry for you. I'm sorry to that man. Let me go back here. Yeah, Kayden carrying the match on her back. And she did really, really well. And I feel bad for Kayden because Kayden is not a bad wrestler. She never has been. But she did fine in the match. Zoe was sloppy. Raquel was too busy hollering to pay attention to what she was supposed to be doing. It just was a mess. It just was a mess. I don't want nobody to get fired. I just need y'all to do better. If you're going to be wrestling on TV, you need to do better. The fuck? I was like, I'll be damned if this boring bitch went, well, honey. She ain't going to beat Dakota. We already know what's going to happen. She ain't going to beat Dakota. Then I was like, I'll be damned is crazy. He meant damned, but it said tan. This phone auto-corrected tan. Well, she be out here getting real golden brown. So the New Day is still feeling the effects of their bullshit. They mad now because Rey Mysterio and them said they can't be in the locker room with them. I was like, tuh. I'm like, damn. Damn, son. They was in Kofi's hometown of Boston And they still didn't get no play. They still didn't get no love. They declined to get the interview because they said they wanted an unbiased journalist. Bitch, at this point, like, all you needed is a place to talk where it's quiet and nobody's booing you. But you declined that. We want an unbiased journalist. Okay, Xavier. Sideshow Bob. Calm down. Calm down. Okay? Listen, you made your choice. You made your bed. Now fucking lay in it. You said you didn't need them, that it was just you and him against the world. Them was your words. So live by that credo. Okay? Don't get mad because we don't want to hear what the fuck you gotta say. The fuck? He said, shit, I would have been like, motherfucker, move. They did not let them in that locker room. They told them they had to go dress somewhere else. I'm like, damn, Dominic was talking all types of hardcore shit about Rey Mysterio, dogging him out on national TV. They ain't kick his punk ass out the locker room.
That's because Rey can still defend himself.
But they kicked the New Day out the locker room, child.
Kofi can't whoop their ass in that ring. Rey can beat down ass.
Child. Ooh, that was nasty work, honey. That was nasty work. But anyways, we also saw a small vignette from Alpha Babes. They've now changed their name from Alpha Academy to Alpha Babes. And the funeral home director, Ren 1010, and his merry band of directors, motherfucking Ivy, Julius, and Brutus, come popping up like they had the greatest funeral that they had to go to. They all in black. I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Who died? Oh my God. Not their careers. Not their careers. Baby. He came up to them and basically was mad because they had changed the names and changed the logo and shit. The logo on the shit is cute. I think it was cute. They got Maxine laying down on the bottom part, with on her hand. Got body for days on Maxine. Got OT standing there giving all he got, and then you got Akira back there just doing his little shimmy. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cute, but Chad Gable being a little jealous ass bitch. Mad because Alpha Academy still doing big things without him. He said, I need to kill all of y'all now. I should have been took y'all out. So I'm going to start with motherfucking Akira. So I guess next week it's going to be Akira Tozawa versus Chad Gable. Okay. At this point, I don't give a fuck. You done double back to Akira and them for whatever reason. Like, they done left your ass in the dust just like you done found 3 new replacements. They don't give a fuck about what you're doing. My whole point is that you should be going after Bron Breakker for the championship right now. Instead of sitting up here worrying about what Otis and them is doing, you could have been going after Bron Breakker for his championship. Had that shit set up and been fighting Bron Breakker probably at Saturday Night Main Event for the championship and could have possibly won. That would be a fire ass match. Chad Gable and Bron Breakker. Are you fucking kidding me? Instead, you gotta worry about you trying to kill Alpha Babes, aka Alpha Academy. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We really don't care. We don't care. He said, their careers are DOA. I don't know. I do not know, honey. We just don't care enough about it. You've already gone down this road before, and there was no need for you to go down that road then. There's no need for you to go down there now. But do you? Whatever makes you happy. Anyways, what else happened? Kyrie got attacked by PFC and they bullshit. Them strong coochie hoes went after Kyrie Sane and had her hand trapped in one of them roadie trunks. So they got her together. And Kyrie Sane was hollering her ass off. Okay, she was screaming. Okay, she was screaming, child. Oh, I couldn't even get it out. She was screaming. I'm so happy. My boys got them belts off those bums, girl. We getting ready to get into it. Now, before Raquel had that shitty ass match she had today, Rhea Ripley came out there while Liv Morgan, they gave that meth head a megaphone today. She had it since Saturday Night Main Event. But she brought her ass out there with that megaphone, and she should have gave it to Dominic because clearly he was the one who motherfucking needed it because nobody was listening to what he had to say.
They never do.
Nobody, child. So Dom didn't get the megaphone. She did, and she was screaming how she's the greatest women's world champion in the world. And I said, girl, okay. At this point, I'ma just do you like I do Mandy Rose and not have no reaction to you at all. Cause I truly don't give a damn. Um Rhea came out there and was like, it's time to kill all this shit. It's time to end this and proceed forward. So she said, I went to Pierce, and Pierce said, you and I are gonna have another match. I am your number one contender for the Women's World Championship, and I guarantee you, after January 6th, you will no longer be running around here screaming, you are the Women's World Champion, because that moniker is only gonna belong to me. And she was like, all you gonna have left is your chicken tender slut. And I was like, bitch. Let me show y'all what Dom face look like. Oh, she was like, this is face like, what? You just got I was like, she got him like, damn. She tore your ass up. Woo! Oh, that was funny. Nadia, chicken tender slut. Chicken tender slut. Chicken tender slut. Hey. You slut for the tenders. Slut for the tenders. He could barely hear Dom. Nobody, you ain't gonna never hear. You ain't gonna never hear Dom over the crowd. That crowd boos him like no tomorrow, no matter where he goes. There's three things guaranteed in life, death, and taxes. Taxes, and Dominic Mysterio always getting booed. Well, that counts as four, babe. Well, no, you're right. That's three. I was like, and what's the stipulation? I was waiting for that too, John. I was waiting on the stipulation too. But I was like, damn, so you just gonna let this be clean? I don't know. Maybe EO and them might come out there and help. I think Don said that the last time I went live. Maybe EO and Dakota and them might come out there and help. You know? And Damien might come out there because he ain't got nothing to do. So, you know, he already did something today, which I knew he was going to do. I told y'all he was going to cost that man them tag titles. But they ain't put no stipulation on it. I was hoping they would put them inside a steel cage and then they would just chase Raquel out the building. And they would do something with Dom and have somebody go after Dom. So it literally just would be Liv and Rhea Ripley in there. I was hoping they did something like that. But they got Tribal Combat, which is going to take up at least 30 minutes on Monday Night Raw. And they're going back to 3 hours, I think, in January. So they got plenty of time to make it a steel cage match if they wanted to. Plenty of time. Not you pop for it. Child, no, that's what she called her. Now she called Diamond Chicken to the slut. She did, babe. That baby put my blunt out, child. Oh, well, if you're rooting for Finn and JD, I hate to bust your bubble, babes. But, yeah. They're no longer your champions, babe. They're done. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. They've lost their titles. I'm sorry. We still got 2 weeks. We do. They still have 2 weeks to add in a stipulation. They have been showing EO and Rhea being real buddy. Yeah, but they've always been friends. Even outside of kayfabe, they've always been cool. So I'm not surprised by that. Rhea does not deserve a title shot at Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship. Why she don't? Why she don't? I'ma wait before we get into Finn and them. I'ma wait. Why she don't deserve the title shot? Just let me know. I'm gonna give you some time to put your answer in the comment section. We just gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'll give you 30 seconds. Here you go. Okay, Shook. Wow. Is that all? I give you 30 seconds and this is all I get. It's sad. It's sad. That's sad. Well, since you don't have an explanation, that was a good can pop. Excuse me. I had to get me something to drink. Throat was a little dry. Well, let's go back a little bit, shall we? Hello, Rickster. How are you? Well, since Annabelle is very upset that Rhea Ripley has a title shot, doesn't matter what you believe she deserves. It is what it is, babe. If we're going by your logic, one could say Liv Morgan doesn't deserve to be champion. She earned it by cheating. She kept it by cheating. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. Now, Finn Balor and JD, oh, you're mad. Well, it's interesting that you're upset that they could have won this match when they have cheated to keep everything they've ever had. I don't understand why you're all in your feelings. They lost the match. They lost those titles the same way you earned them. Isn't the old adage you lose them how you get them? Isn't that what it is, babe? And what they say.
That's right.
So I don't know, baby. I tell you what you do, Annabelle. You get you a Coke and a smile. That'll help quench that thirst. Because it's not going to change, babe. It is what it is. Face pink, drinking tea. Face pink, drinking tea. Period. You got nada. We didn't get nothing. We got nothing. Well, she's getting a title shot that she never lost, especially after Dom helped Liv in the first time, whether you like it or not. I mean, it's her opinion. Their opinion. Whatever makes you happy. Liv Morgan deserved it. Right. You're right. And she has it. She has been champion for well over, 6 months? What is it? August, September, October, November, December. 4 months. Jesus. Well, no, she was champion before that. March. She was champion in March. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. She was champion for 9 months. Why are you mad? She's got to defend the title. She's got to defend it. So, she's fine. Yeah. And now she's going to finish it. So, at this point, if you're going to hold on to the fact that Rhea Ripley attacked Liv Morgan, then what about all the other people that she destroyed in the wake of her so-called revenge? They didn't do anything to her. The Miz and R-Truth losing their titles was because of her. Her attacking Zelina Vega, going after her, cheating. She cheated Becky Lynch out of a viable title shot when Dom got involved, making it seem like he was trying to help her when he wasn't. All this shit she been doing, helping Finn and Dom and them keep it, win their matches, everything that she has done. It's interesting how Liv doesn't have to take any accountability for her actions, but you want Rhea Ripley to take full accountability. No, two things can be right at the same time. Liv Morgan deserved to have her revenge, which she got. And now she's going to get her comeuppance for the wake of destruction that she left in tow. Simple as that. And it's going to come in the form of the very person she tried to destroy. You can't shit on everybody and then expect the one you shit on to not be the one to take you out. You can't do that. You can't do that, babe. I don't know what to tell you. Wipe your ass and get up off the toilet. That's all I can tell you. Them niggas have defended 3 times in almost 200 days. Bye. Okay? Lord Farquaad is wild. It's some wild shit. Maybe a diet one. Rhea is a crybaby. Girl, you putting it in all caps don't mean nothing to me. I can tell you right now, I can give less than a fuck how you feel about Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan. Neither one of them hoes pay my bills. So I do not care. I don't care. I am quickly losing interest in this conversation. Very much so. I do not care about any of this. Not enough to have a full conversation about it, especially when it's at the end of the feud. It's over after Monday Night Raw in January. This is going to be over. So I have no interest to argue about any of this shit because I do not care. I don't care. Like, what a faction of losers? Like, except for Bad Tracks, who wins occasionally. Bad Tracks is some wild shit. Because she had them long ones in today, Nicole. Them super long ones that covered up her real hair. Well, know what she did is she took her real hair and put it up in a little messy bun in the back, and she let the tracks, the long ones, in the back because she don't know how to blend them hoes. She just don't. Annabelle, go find something to do because I'm not going to engage. I'm just not. I could care less about any of this. I feel like you're 12 years old. And I'm just not. I'm too grown to not be arguing with a 12-year-old. I'm not about to fucking do that. Typing it all caps is some wild shit. And Rhea has not lost clean any of those times, child. We are, baby. I'm not engaging. Let's not, because you will get hit with a mute real quick. It's a bunch of Liv Morgan stands in here from somewhere. I don't know where they came from. They came out of nowhere. It's very weird. It's giving fan behavior. It's giving obsessed. It's giving stan. And we need to find somewhere else for you to go. Before the moderators, ensure that you find somewhere else for you to go. Because we're done with this conversation. And we're moving into the tag team bout with Finn Balor and JD McDonough going up against the War Raiders. Okay? Oh, too late. They're gone. That's fine by me. I don't have no problem. They're gonna fight one way or another, baby. It is what it is, in my opinion. Both of the names work for me, Kayla. He really do have the, like, Finn head ain't too far behind JD McDonough, so we being honest. It's just the back part of his head, not as big as JD's. But he got a pretty long ass head too. They all got them big ass heads. Look at their heads. Look at these heads in these damn pictures. Craziness. To be honest, it's a death-giving child, wasn't it? Like he was like 7, just typing in all caps, just hopping. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? I'm looking forward to new rivalries next year. They're gonna have new ones, Rickster. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about it. Already did. Get muted. Told you. Ooh, they gone. They done kicked you out, babe. Sorry. Nolly said, I loved Rhea's corset. Me too. I thought that was fire. It was real cute. And her nails were fire too. I saw her nails and I was like, oh, Rhea be having such pretty nails. Such pretty nails. Can it be Lord Farquaad Funko Pop? I mean, that's pretty damn good, Daddy. Kayla said, I went to my bank yesterday and ATM, she was acting funny. First, it won't take one of my bills, and I thought I lost my debit card, but it was stuck in the machine. It's fine. I wanted to see if they would argue first. Girl, they about 5 years old. You ain't gonna argue with no 5-year-old. I realized after they kept typing in all caps that this is a child. This is a child, and you and I both are too grown to be arguing with a child. Okay. This match I wasn't mad at. It was okay. But I was just waiting for the shoe to drop when it came to them. They had a pretty decent back and forth. I don't mind JD and Finn as a tag team. I just wish they would have wrestled more as a tag team. But overall, the match itself was okay, but Big Papi Chulo, Big Papi got involved like I knew he was going to do. Okay, I told y'all this before Saturday Night Main Event. I told y'all, especially if Damian Priest lost that match at Saturday Night Main Event, I knew that he was going to cost Finn them tag team titles. I fucking knew it. Be damned if he didn't, because they tried to get a chair and cheat, and Damian took the chair from him. And that's when Finn got in the ring, got taken out by the War Raiders, and big-headed ass JD couldn't get in there in time to get them belts back to save the match. So it is over. The War Raiders are your new tag team champions, and the tag team division is finally free of the clutches of fucking Judgment Day. Kratos, please do us a motherfucking favor and leave the tag team titles off of Judgment Day on every fucking brand that WWE has. I don't want to see JD McDonough or Finn Balor in a tag team belt for the next 3 fucking years. And I mean that shit. No más. No más. Please. 3 years. I don't want to see a tag team belt that even resembles a belt. I don't want to see NAM belt that resembles a tag team title on either of them hoes' waists. Whether they together, apart, next to each other, down the street, I don't give a goddamn. They don't need to be a tag team contingency for any tag team title in any capacity. I don't care if they in a new tag team and they in the same tag team. It don't matter. Keep the belts away from them. Please. 3 years. Bare minimum. 3 years. And I'm so serious. Not a 3-piece and a biscuit. Perfect square-headed JD. That's crazy. Okay. No, they can't have a belt. They can't even look at him. They can't even smell it. They damn near ruined them belts. I don't care. They did. Don't even get them mini play belts. Not even close. No replicas. No commemoratives. Nothing. I don't want to see it. Did I miss anything from Raw? I think I covered everything. I'm telling y'all, the Street Profits would be a great Raw Tag Team Champion. Sure, if Bianca goes over to Raw and the Street Profits go, I won't mind them going after the tag team titles over on Raw. Not take it to AEW. That's crazy. That is crazy. Don't even give them the sports teams belts to deliver to a team. Nah, hell nah. They only get them small belts that look like wristbands. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, Kayla, I'm glad you got your stuff together, girl. All right, y'all. Not give it to Tony. No. Y'all, listen. There's a few things that came out. Tony D'Angelo is going to be featured on a new TV show on the CW. Well, it's not a new TV show. It's in the second season. It's called Wild Cards. He going to be featured on that show. So shout out to you, Tony D'Angelo, and congratulations. And then we have the new Raw logo. We got all the matches set up for January 6th. We got Liv and Rhea. We got Seth and CM Punk. These are big marquee matches that could actually be on the PLE or literally on Saturday Night Main Event. I low-key wish they would have saved Seth and CM Punk for Saturday Night Main Event, but they can always double back to them and have them continue their feud all the way into Royal Rumble, which I think they will do, and possibly into the Elimination Chamber. It's very possible. But also, the Intercontinental Championship is moving along. And the Intercontinental Championship for the women has been set. We got Dakota Kai facing off against Zoe Starks, which if Dakota don't win, this shit is rigged. And then we got Lyra Valkyria waiting on who her opponent is going to be. And I guess next week they will decide that. This is yours, babe. You need to take one.
I already did.
And I guess next week they will decide that. It's supposed to be who is in that match? In that third and final bracket. It's Natalya, Alba Fire, and somebody. It was supposed to be Kairi Sane, but I promise you that fucking Sonya gonna end up taking her place. It was Kairi, Natalya, and Alba Fire. And I'm 1000% sure that Sonya is gonna end up taking her place. 1000% sure. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see what comments I missed. Nicole said, you know what would be funny? Let me see. Charlotte taking that belt off of Liv. You know what? I will say that would be long-term storytelling, because the last time Liv Morgan and Charlotte met up with each other, Liv Morgan got her ass whooped. And since anti-Charlotte won't get the job done, according to some of y'all, why not let Charlotte do it? I mean, these new belts Charlotte ain't even been able to touch or look at. So, that's real petty, though. That's petty. Oof. Oof. Not even the Twitter belt, child. The wristbands are cute. Did the new lames I mean, the New Day performed tonight. No, they didn't even get to go in the locker room to change their clothes. They got mistreatment. They told them, you gonna have to go change somewhere else. You can't come in here. They tried to get interviewed. The captain was like, "Thank you for your time, but we don't give a shit about what you're talking about." Kyrie Sane hand was all messed up, so nobody gives a fuck about New Day. Fair enough. Given how they've been treating people lately, I swear Seth be wearing my clothes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe Zoe Starks won. But, to be honest, with the way that match went, I'm not surprised. Tired of them treating Natalia like Michelle from Destiny's Child. To be honest with you, Natalia has had a long story career. It's not like Natalia haven't been getting looks or she haven't been champion ever. Natalia is a 2-time women's champion. She done been tag team champion like twice. Is it twice or just once? Natalia done had many looks. It ain't like she ain't had nothing going on or she ain't got nothing going for herself. A lot of people be acting like because Natalia ain't been champion as many times as Charlotte or Becky, or because she's not in the limelight like everybody. Y'all gotta understand, Natalia has been in 3 different eras of WWE. 3. She has been wrestling in 3 different areas. She ain't missing nothing because she done been a part of all of it. She's Latoya. She ain't even the Michelle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wowzers. Wowzers. Charlotte got 5 new belts to snatch up. Nicole is being real ignorant today. She is being real ignorant. Well, child, you know they don't give a damn about what nobody's talking about. Becky's not coming back. Becky over in Star Trek about to do her lines and be a superstar on Star Trek. She ain't coming back to do nothing. I hope not. I hope not. She's had 4 reigns. Well, ain't missed ain't Nan Rumble. Nan Rumble. Technically 4 if we want to go further back. She's fine. She's fine. Natalia is at the point where she doesn't mind putting over a superstar. She had an amazing career. That's what I'm saying. Natalia isn't the one who is the one who needs anything. People like Alba Fire, people like Zelina Vega, they need these types of moments and opportunities. Natalia don't. Natalia don't need that. Not Charlotte, a belt thief. Jesus. It's just ever since Natty debut, I expected her to be like Jazz, but I never thought of it this way. Natty has been there a while. They said, "Bless you, babe."
Thank you.
Natalia has been there for 3 different eras of WWE. Really go back and look at her career. You got to start from the beginning because Natalia isn't just somebody who's overlooked. Natalia is somebody who has stood the test of time. For the women's division, she's probably the matter of fact, she is one of the longest tenured superstars in the company right now. She has outlasted almost everybody from her debut time. So she ain't hurting for nothing. I'm telling you. She be trolling on the internet is what Natty be doing. Definitely do. Facts. Facts. All right. That was good. Natty been there when Cherry and Victoria. Yes, she was. I haven't heard about Cherry in a long time. Oh my gosh. I used to love Cherry though. I liked her very cool little hip gear. She used to roller skate. I used to love that. I thought that was so cute. Plus, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, Natalia might retire and train with the new generations of superstars. Oh, Natalia trains a lot of people. Her dungeon is invitation only. She doesn't have a school like what Seth and Tyler Breeze um what's his face? Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T stuff. Like a lot of Natalia's stuff is invite only. And that's how a lot of these superstars that don't really have an opportunity to do well on the main roster or haven't been doing well inside the PC, they get an invite from Natalia and they go to her dungeon. That's what happened with Lana. That's how she improved. That's what happened with BFAB. That's how she improved. A lot of superstars that we've seen that were pretty ass in the beginning have gone and worked with Natalia and improved because they've worked with Natalia. So Natalia got a lot, but I'm not gonna say it's Natalia's time. Me personally, I wouldn't give it to Natalia. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Sonya's punk ass is gonna come in and swoop in and be the one to take Kairi Sane's spot. She gonna get that shot. And then Sonya gonna win because PFC gonna be out there to help her win this match. And then she definitely gonna lose against Lyra Valkyria. She gonna lose, and it's probably well, she might win. I ain't gonna lie, because of the way they got this set up, Sonya probably gonna beat Lyra, and it's gonna end up being Dakota versus Sonya, and Dakota gonna beat them. I'm finna tell y'all what's finna happen. Natalia don't have no. There's nothing for Natalia to be involved in at the moment. There ain't no story. Okay, there ain't no story. I'm telling y'all. Damn, near 20 years. Yes. It's yes. She has beat everyone. She's the only one of her time left. She's the only one. Not Doo-Wop. That was Cherry. She was cute. BFAB improved a lot. I'm telling you, because BFAB was terrible in the beginning. Terrible. But she worked with BFAB and got her together. BFAB was doing great at the tournament recently. She did. She did awesome. Lord, please don't say that. Sonya is a hater. I'm telling you. Don't get mad at me when it happened now. Don't get mad at me when we get to the finals of this tournament and her ass is the one wrestling Dakota Kai for that Intercontinental Championship. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Now they need to give it to Dakota. They done gave Chelsea the motherfucking championship on Raw on SmackDown. They need to give this title to Dakota. Dakota is the one who needs it the most. Fuck what Sonya got going on. Cause she ain't do nothing but cry and whine and then attack people to get into the tournament. Cause she wasn't a part of it. Same shit Bron Breakker did. Same shit motherfucking what's his name? Bronson Reed's ass did. You see where that led him to a broken foot. But anyway, I'm finna get my ass up out of here. I'm finna go to bed. And then I'm gonna get up tomorrow because I got a long day of makeup brush washing tomorrow. Oh my god. I don't want to do it. I don't wanna. But I got to. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Janelle, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Listen, please make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, it's important. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. It really helps my videos be sent out. And when you come in here, I don't mind arguing and fighting with y'all about wrestling because wrestling is fun. It's a good distraction. It's escapism. But please, please keep your weirdo bullshit to yourself. If you're gonna come in here and be on that stand culture shit, I don't subscribe to that. I has me a good time with wrestling, then I turn it off and go to bed. I don't live and die by nobody. Okay. Some people I love, other people I like, others they cute. But I'm not obsessed with people. Okay. And I want y'all to not live that way either. Cause that's sad. All right. So if you're new over here, welcome to the family. Appreciate you coming into the United States of Tiffany. Now you could be a tourist. You could be somebody who just come in and sit for a little while, just pop in. Or you could be a tourist or a citizen. So join the membership because the new membership rollout is going to be starting in January. It's not going to be starting on January 6th because y'all going to need time to process all that shit that's happening on January 6th. But I will tell y'all when the new membership stuff is going to drop in January, and that is going to be on Saturday, January 18th. That is when the first episode of the new membership stuff is coming out. Okay. So if you want to get the leg up on that, you need to subscribe. Okay. And then you need to become a member. The membership tiers are as low as I can make them. Okay. But we got hella content coming down the pike. I promise y'all. Plus, you always have your standard stuff. Wednesday live is freestyle. We chill on Wednesdays. Mondays we do Raw. Fridays we do SmackDown. Tuesdays, I'm not going to go live on Tuesdays anymore just to give myself a break. And of course, we do the PLEs on Saturdays and Sundays if it comes. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for listening. I got to go. Janelle, thank you. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
If you don't want to see me, if you don't want to see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm okay already, so moved on.